हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल रत्नत्रया में आपका स्वागत है। और आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे टेस्ट जो 12 था उसका पार्ट सेकेंड, जो विजन आईएएस का टेस्ट सीरीज चल रहा है उसका। ओके, सो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं विदाउट एनी डिले। एंड तब तक अगर आपने हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो कर लीजिए। एंड एक चीज़ और मैं बोलना चाहूँगी कि जो भी वीडियो डिले हो रहा है उसके लिए सब परेशान हो रहे हैं, सो डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। वो बहुत जल्दी कंप्लीट कर दिया जाएगा सारा टेस्ट जो विजन आईएएस का है। ओके, जो कि आई थिंक 30 है, 30 और 35 होगा, जो कि कंप्लीट कर दिया जाएगा। ओके, सो ज़्यादा टेंशन मत लीजिए, बस पढ़ाई कीजिए एंड रिवीजन करते रहिए। जो भी टेस्ट आप दे चुके हैं या देख चुके हैं वो सारे, ओके, ताकि वो याद होते जाए अच्छे से। ओके, सो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं विदाउट एनी डिले। आज का पहला क्वेश्चन है, कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग द कुशानास। ओके, and there is asking about the correct statement. So first statement is the Kusanas originally belonged to Western China and were also known as the Yuchins. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is the Gondophares was the first prominent ruler of the Kusana dynasty. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because Gondophares, which is related to the Parthian ruler, okay, Parthian ruler. So this statement is incorrect. And if you're talking about the first prominent ruler of Kusana dynasty, which is Kuzal Kadphises, which is Kudal Kadphises. Okay, so this one is. And if you're talking about the Kusanas, the Kanishka was the most famous Kusana ruler, and he started the Saka era in 1780 AD. 78 AD. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Only one statement is correct. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the history of philosophical thought in India, consider the following statements regarding the Vaisheshika school. Okay, regarding Vaisheshika school, which statement is correct? Okay, there is asking about the correct statement. So first statement is the founder of Vaisheshika system of Indian philosophy is Kannada. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is the Vaisheshika system consider the liberation, which is moksha, as a supreme goal of human life. Is it true? Yes, it's also in correct one. Next one is the followers of this school also accept the existence of God. Yes, it's also correct. So answer for this question is option number D. All three statements, which is statement 1, 2 and 3 is the correct one. Okay, next question is Gunadhya and Sarvavarma renowned the poets and scholars were associated with which dynasty? Okay, so first one is Maurya dynasty. No. Gupta dynasty. No, it's related to the Satvahana dynasty. So option number C is the correct one, related to this question. And if you're talking about the Gunadhya, which is a Prakrit poet. Okay, Prakrit poet. And if you're talking about this Sarvavarma, it is a Sanskrit poet. Okay, so answer for this question is option number C, which is Satvahana dynasty in first to third century. Okay, first to third century. So answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the development of a sculpture of art during the Gupta period. Okay, so first statement, and there is asking about the correct statement. So first statement is Mathura school of Gupta art is noted for delicately carved drapery folds, while at Sarnath the drapery become nearly invisible, marked only by the faint lines. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is the human figures become the central pivot of Gupta sculpture with emphasis on smooth, supple form And transparent drapery, yes, it's also correct. Next one is the famous Sesa Sai Vishnu panel from the Devgar temple represents the cosmic balance between the dissolution and creation. Yes, it's also correct. So answer for this question is option number D. All three statements are correct, which is statement 1 and 1, 2 and 3, 1. Okay. So let's come to the next question, which is if it denies the existence of soul and God, rejects dharma and moksha among the four purusharthas, and consider material enjoyment as the ultimate goal of life. The above mentioned features are associated with which one of the following ancient Indian philosophical system? So, is it related to the Samakhya, Charvak, Nyaya, and Vedanta? So, answer for this question is option number B, which is Charvak. Okay, this Charvak is denied the existence of soul and God and reject also the dharma and moksha and four among the four purushartha. Okay. So answer is option number B. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following pairs, and there is a craft and heritage with related to state, and there is asking about the correctly matched one. Okay, so first statement is Puthukuli Sol, which is related to Tamil Nadu. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is Baluchari Sari related to the West Bengal. Is it true? Yes, it's also correct. And Sujni embroidery related to the Bihar. Yes, it's also correct. And if you are talking about the Sujni embroidery related to the Bihar, which is especially in Bhagalpur region. Okay. Bhagalpur region. Okay. And if you are talking Balchari sari, it is a Tasar silk sari. Okay. Tasar silk sari. Okay, related to the West Bengal. So all three statements are correctly matched. So answer for this question is option number C. All three are correct. And why it is in news? Because all three got GI tag. Okay. And tell me in the comment section कितने वर्षों के लिए GI टैग दिया जाता है ओके किसी भी प्रोडक्ट को और वो क्यों दिया जाता है ओके सो आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन विच इज कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग पेयर्स and there is asking about the correctly matched one. Okay, so first one is a title and another one is belong to the ruler. Okay, so first one is Adi Varaha, which is related to the king Bhoj. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is friend of the poor, which is related to the Ali Adil Shah. Is it true? No, it's not correct because it's related to the Ibrahim Adil Shah second. Okay, it's related to the Ibrahim Adil Shah second, not Ali Adil Shah. Okay, so this statement is incorrectly matched. Next one is Malik Ut Tuzar related to the Mahmud Gawan. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Okay, and Ibrahim Adil Shah second is also known as Abla Baba, and his book is Kitab e Nauras. Okay, Kitab e Nauras is famous book of the Ibrahim Adil Shah second. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Only two statement is correctly pair, which is statement 1 and 2. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following pairs, and there is asking about the correctly match one, which is first one is prehistoric sites and present day its location. Okay, so first one is Lidar Valley, which is located in the present day in Kashmir. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Belan Valley in UP. Is it true? Yes, it's also correct. In the Vindhyan region. Okay, Vindhyan region. And next one is Son Valley, which is in Maharashtra. Is it true? No, it's not correct because Son Valley located in the Pakistan, and it's a Potwar Plateau and Potwar Plateau and Punjab region. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. So answer for this question is option number A. Only 1 and 2 statement is correctly matched. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to Gupta administration, the term Bhukti Vishya denotes to. Okay, Bhukti and Vishya किस जो टर्म है वो किसको डिनोट्स करते हैं. ओके, सो फर्स्ट वन इज एंड एक क्या आपका पूछा है, सो गुप्ता एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के टर्म में. ओके, सो फर्स्ट वन इज टाइटल ऑफ मिलिट्री कमांडर्स इन द गुप्ता आर्मी. इज इट ट्रू? नो, इट्स नॉट करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट वन इज द कैटेगरी ऑफ लैंड रिवेन्यू असेसमेंट. नो. Unit of provincial and district administration. Yes, option number C is the correct one related to the Bhukti and Vishya denotes at the time of Gupta administration. Okay, so answer is option number C. Let's come to the next question, which is in the context of medieval Indian history, the term Khudi Rai Chetis refers to. It's related to the horse merchant, gold coin, Persian calligraphist and weapons. So which one is correct? So it's related to the horse merchant. Okay, so answer is option number A of this question. And one more thing, जब भी आप क्वेश्चन जो एनालिसिस देख रहे हो तो आप क्या करोगे, जब क्वेश्चन स्क्रीन में शो हो रहा है तो आप क्या करना, पॉज करके देन आंसर करना, देन आप एनालिसिस देखना, ताकि वैसे में आपको एक पता चलेगा कि आपका गलत कहाँ हो रहा है और सही कहाँ हो रहा है. ऐसे सिर्फ देखने से उतना अच्छे से रिकॉल बाद में नहीं होगा. ओके, सो वो चीज़ आप कर सकते हैं हमेशा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स रिगार्डिंग द FIDE Women's World Cup, which is FIDE Women's World Cup. Related to the, there is asking about the correct one. So first one is FIDE Women's World Cup is organized by the International Chess Federation. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is Divya Deshmukh became the first Indian woman to win the Women's World Cup Championship. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. And if you're talking about the Divya Deshmukh, it's a 88th Grandmaster of the country and fourth Indian woman to become Grandmaster. Okay, so this statement is also correct. So next one is India hosted the latest edition of the FIDE Women's World Cup in 2025 at the Chennai. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because it's the latest edition of FIDE Women's World Cup in 2025. It's done by the Georgia. Okay, at not in Chennai, it's in Batuni. Okay, Batuni. So this statement is incorrect. So answer for this question is option number C. Statement 1 and 2 only is the correct one. Okay, next question is which among the following dynasties of Delhi Sultanate was in power when Timur invaded India? Okay, जब तैमूर इन्वेड किया था इंडिया में, तभी दिल्ली सल्तनत का पावर किसके हाथों में था? सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज खिलजी डायनेस्टी. इसका टेन्योर कब से था? सो इट्स इन 1290 to 1320. And next one is Lodi dynasty, which is last dynasty of the Delhi Sultanate, which is 1451 to 1526. एंड आपको कमेंट सेक्शन में ये बताना है कि 1526 में एक बैटल हुआ था. ओके, वो बैटल का नाम क्या था और वो कौन सा बैटल था? ओके, एंड वो किसके किसके बिटवीन हुआ था? ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज सैयद डायनेस्टी, विच इज़ 1414 to 51. एंड सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज तुगलक डायनेस्टी. ओके, एंड दिल्ली सल्तनत की अगर हम बात करते हैं, देयर इज टोटल 5 डायनेस्टीज एट दैट टाइम इन द दिल्ली सल्तनत, विच इज फर्स्ट वन इज स्लेव डायनेस्टी, देन सेकेंड वन इज खिलजी डायनेस्टी, एंड फोर्थ वन इज तुगलक डायनेस्टी, एंड थर्ड वन इज द तुगलक डायनेस्टी, एंड फोर्थ वन इज सैयद डायनेस्टी, एंड फिफ्थ वन इज लोधी डायनेस्टी. ओके, which is last one, and first one is slave dynasty. Okay, So answer is option number C for this question. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements with respect to the social division of the Rigvedic times. Okay, social division of the Rigvedic times. So first statement is kinship was basis for the social structure. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is women could not attempt assemblies and offer sacrifices. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because at the time of Rig Veda, women could attend assemblies and offer sacrifices. So this statement is incorrect. Next one is slaves were given as a gift to the priest. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Slaves as a gift दिया जाता था priest को. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D. Statement 1 and 3 only is the correct one. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is with reference to Ziyarat in Sufism. Okay, and there is asking about the correct statement. So first statement is related to Ziyarat in Sufism. So first one is it refers to the practice of pilgrimage to the Dargah of the Sufi saint on his death anniversary. Is it true? Yes, it's the correct one. Next one is the practice started during the time of Mughal rule in India. Is it true? No, it's the practice started during the Delhi Sultanate time. Okay, Delhi Sultanate time, not in the Mughal rule India. So this statement is incorrect. Next one is the practice has direct relevance to the evolution of Qawwali. Yes, it's also correct. So answer for this question is option number option number B. Statement 1 and 3 is the correct one. Okay, next question is which of the following Indian manuscripts are the latest addition to UNESCO's memory of the World Register as of August 25, which is in the Bhagavad Gita and Natya Shastra. Okay, and if you're talking about the UNESCO's memory of the World Register, इसमें इंडिया का टोटल कितना एंट्रीज है? सो इंडिया now has 14 entries. Okay, for example, like Rig Veda, Gilgit manuscripts, manuscripts of Abhinav Guptas, etc. Okay, एंड अगर हम बात करते हैं भगवद गीता की, भगवद गीता इज पार्ट ऑफ द महाभारत, स्पेसिफिकली विद इन द भीष्म पर्व का जो चैप्टर 23 to 40 था वो. ओके, एंड इसका स्ट्रक्चर क्या है? इट्स अ डायलॉग बिटवीन लॉर्ड कृष्ण एंड अर्जुन ऑन द बैटल फील्ड ऑफ कुरुक्षेत्र, एंड इट्स comprises of 700 verses across 18 chapters, and relevance like considered a guide to living a meaningful and powerful life. And if you're talking about the Natya Shastra preserved at the Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute, and there is a part of comprising 36,000 of verses, also known as Gandharva Veda. Okay, and it deals with the drama, which is Natya, performance, which is Abhinaya, and aesthetic emotion, which is Rasa, and feeling, which is Bhav, and music, which is Sangeet. Okay, and laid the foundation of the Indian poetics, theatre, dance, and aesthetics. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Let's come to the next question, which is with reference to the cultural history of India, consider the following statements. Okay, and there is asking about the correct statement. So first statement is related to cultural history in India. Jodhabai's palace was constructed by the Akbar at the Red Fort. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because it's constructed by the Akbar at the Fatehpur Sikri. Okay, Fatehpur Sikri, not in the Red Fort. Okay, Red Fort is located in Delhi, and it's built by the Sher Shah. Okay, sorry, Shahjahan, not Sher Shah, it's built by the Shahjahan. So this statement is incorrect. Next one is the Pitra Dhyora method of decoration became more popular during the reign of the Shahjahan. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is the red sandstone was used in making the Jama Masjid in Delhi. Yes, it's also correct, and it's also made by the Shahjahan. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B, 2 and 3 only is the correct one. Okay. Next question is which of the following reports given below are published by UNESCO, which is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. So there is asking about the correct statement. Okay. So first one is Man and the Biosphere, which is MAP program. Yes, correct one. Global Education Monitoring Report. Correct one. World Trends in Freedom of Expression and Medieval Media Development. It's also correct. And ये टोटल 4 जो पब्लिश करता है, 4 रिपोर्ट पब्लिश करता है. ओके, तो ये 3 हो गए. एंड अनदर वन इज विच इज़ यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट्स. ओके, यूनेस्को वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज साइट रिपोर्ट भी यही पब्लिश करता है. ओके, सो all 3 statements are correct. And if we're talking about the UNESCO World Heritage Site, UNESCO, it's a specialized agency of UN. ये UN का एक specialized agency है, and its purpose is to contribute to peace and security by promoting collaboration among the nations through education, science and culture. And its headquarter is in Paris, and it has total 194 members and 12 associated members. Okay, so answer is for this question is option number D is the correct one, which is all 3 statements are correct. Okay, next question is which of the following best describe the term Ratnins in Vedic context. Okay, Ratnins term को कौन सा best describe किया है in the terms of Vedic context. So first one is the tribal assemblies such as Sabha and Samiti that advised the king, the key dignitaries and associated of the king in rituals and governance, and the hereditary revenue officers responsible for land assessment, the guide leaders who regulate trade and craft in Vedic society. So answer for this question is option number B, which is the key dignitaries and associates of kings in rituals and governance, which is known as Ratnins in the Vedic context. Okay, so option number B is the correct one. Let's come to the next question, which is the Vedangas. Vedangas are 6 ancillary disciplines of the Vedas. In the context of consider the following statements, and there is asking how many of the above are part of the Vedangas. Okay, so first one is Shiksha, phonetics. Yes, it's a part of the Vedangas. And next one is Kalpa is also part of, and Vyakaranas, which is grammar, it's also part of the Vedangas. And Nirukta, which is etymology, it's also part. And Itihasa, which is epics, no, it's not part. And Dharma Shastra, law code, it's also not part. Okay, so यहाँ पे कितना बोला 6 ancillary. Okay, so there is only 4 one is mentioned here. And let me tell you the 2 other one, which is metrics, which is Chandas. And next one is astronomy, 6th one is 5th one, and 6th one is astronomy, which is also called Jyotisha. Okay, there is total 6th ancillary discipline of Vedangas. Okay, so this one is. And if you are talking about the what is the meaning of Vedangas, if you are talking about the meaning, so meaning of the Vedangas, which is limbs of the Vedas. Okay, limbs of the Vedas. Okay, so answer for this question is option number C. Only 4 statement is correct. Okay, which is a statement, which is option number B. Okay, next question is with reference to the cultural history of medieval India, consider the following statements, and there is asking about the correct statement. So first one is the Indian classical work Raga Darpan was translated into Persian during the reign of the Alauddin Khilji. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because it's not done during the reign of the Alauddin Khilji. It's done by the done in the during the reign of the Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. Next one is Amir Khusro introduced several new ragas such as Ghora and Sanam. Yes, it's a correct one. So answer for this question is option number B. Only 2 statement is correct. And if you are talking about the Rag Darpan is a Sanskrit work. Okay, Sanskrit work which is translated into the Persian language during the reign of the Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Only 2 statement is correct. Only statement 2 is the correct one. Okay, next question is which of the following emperor was called Amitra Gatha by the Greeks, meaning slayers of the enemies, and is said to have conquest of the Deccan up to the Mysore. So it's related to the Chandragupta Maurya, Bindusar, Ashoka, and Samudragupta. So answer for this question is option number B, which is Bindusara is the correct one. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is the assertion and reasoning wala question hai. So first one is there is assertion, and second which is B in the reasoning. So first one is digital colonialism refers to the domination of digital infrastructure, data, and platform of developing countries by the few global technologies corporations. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is reason, which is it includes the centralized capture and manage the data from individuals with or without their explicit consent, threatening individual autonomy. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because it's not centralized, it's decentralized. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. It means assertion is correct one, but reasoning is incorrect. Okay, so answer for this question is option number C is the correct one, which is A is true while R is false. Okay, next question is consider the following languages codified as classical language. Okay, classical language by the government of India, and how many of the above were given as a classical language status before the 2010. Okay, 2000 से पहले कितने को classical language का status मिला है. Okay, so if you are talking about the Sanskrit, Tamil, Prakrit, and Marathi, all are under the classical language, but there is asking about the before 2010. Okay, so first one is Sanskrit, which got a classical language status in 2005, and 2004 in the Tamil, and if you are talking about the Prakrit and Marathi, which is in 2024. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Only 2 statement is correct, one related to the classical language status before 2010. So let me tell you the all classical languages. Okay, so there is if you are talking about the Tamil, which is first one. Okay, first one, and first got in 2004, and Sanskrit is second one, which is 2005 में, and another one is which is Telugu, Kannada got status in 2008, and another one is Malayalam in 2013 and Odia in 2014. Okay, all fives are part of this one, and latest, which is 2024, got 5 total classical languages. So which is Prakrit one, Marathi, and Pali, Bengali, and Assamese. Okay, Assamese. So all are total कितना हो गया? So total are total classical languages in India, which is 11. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B is the correct one, which is only 2-1. Okay, so next question is consider the following statements regarding the International Organization of Mediation in. There is question is consider the following statements regarding the International Organization for Mediation, and they are asking about the correct statement. So first statement is India is among the founding member of the International Organization for Mediation. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because India is not founding member of the International Organization for Mediation. Next one is its headquarters is Geneva, Switzerland. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because its headquarters is Wan Chai, which is located in the Hong Kong. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. Next one is membership of the IOM, which is International Organization for Mediation, is open only to the state that are members of the United Nations. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because it's also for the other countries. और ये कहाँ पे मेंशन किया है? इट्स मेंशन इन द according to Article 7 of the organization. Okay, Article 7 of the organization, it's mentioned the member of the IMO is open to the states of the member of the United Nations and other countries also. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D. None of the above is correct one. Okay, because there is asking about the correct one, and all 3 statements are incorrect. So answer will be option number D. Let's come to the next question, which is the play विक्रमोर्वशीयम. अरे यार, सॉरी गाइस, अगर प्रोनाउंसिएशन थोड़ा डिफरेंट हो सकता है, सो आप लोग मैनेज कर लीजिएगा. इट्स बिलोंग टू विच ऑफ द ऑथर. ओके, सो इट्स रिलेटेड टू द भाष्य, विशाखा दत्ता, Bharavi, and Kalidas. So answer for this question is Kalidas. Okay, option number D is the correct one, which is related to this play. So if you're talking about the Kalidas, so there is another important works also, and Kalidas was one of the Navaratnas in the court of Chandragupta II. Okay, so let me tell you the another things, another place of another fine works of the Kalidas, which is Meghadutam, Raghuvamsha, and Kumar Sambhava and another one is Abhijan Sakuntalam, and another one is Vikram Orvashyam, and Malvika Agnimitram, and Vikram Orvashya. Okay, so all these are the works of the Kalidas. And if we are talking about the Bhasha is a playwright of based on Ramayana and Mahabharata. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D. Next question is this ancient center of learning was renowned for its Ghatika, which attracted students from across India and abroad. And Mayur Sarman, the founder of Kadamba dynasty, studies the Vedas here. The Buddhist writer Ding Nag Dinganag also came to study at this place, and Dharmapala, who later became the head of the Nalanda University belonging to this place. Okay, so the above given description refers to which of the following famous ancient learning center? It's related to the Kanchi. Okay, so option number D is the correct one related to this question, which is Kanchi. Next question is, how many of the follower of the pillars of digital India? Okay, how many of the following are the pillars of digital India mission? So let's see, and there is asking about the correct answer. So first one is, if you are talking about the digital India mission, it's come in 2015 by the PM Modi ji, and it's completed right now in 2025. It's 10 years. Okay, that's why it is in news. So its pillar is total, there is 9 pillars. So first one is broadband, highways, universal access to phones, early harvest programs, information for all, e-governance, all are the correct one. And for another one, which is public internet access program, which is sixth one. Seventh one is e-kranti. Eighth one is electronic manufacturing. Ninth one is IT for jobs. Okay, so answer for this question is option number D. All fives are correct one. Okay, next question is, with reference to the art and archaeological history of India, which one among the following was made earliest? Okay, so इसमें से पूछा गया है कि which one is made earliest. So first one is, if you are talking about the Kailash temple at Aloe Vera, which is built at the 8th century by the Rashtrakuta period, at the time of Rashtrakuta period. Okay, next one is Great Stupa at Sanchi, which is built by the Ashoka at the time of 3rd century. Okay, 3rd century. Next one is Sun temple at Konark, which is built in the 13th century by the Ganga dynasties, and Dilwara temple at Mount Abu, which is located in Rajasthan right now, and it's built in the 11th to 13th century, which is a Jain temple. Okay, Jain temple. So answer for this question is, because there is asking about the earliest made one, so it's a Great Stupa, which is in 3rd century. This one is Kailash temple at Aloe Vera at 8th century, and Sun temple in 13th, and Dilwara temple, which is in 11th to 13th. Okay, so option number B is the correct one. And let me come into state where it is located, all four: the Kailash temples, Great Stupa at Sanchi, and Sun temple and Dilwara. Okay, दिलवारा का तो मैंने बता दिया कि राजस्थान में है, बट ये तीनों का आपको बताना है कि ये कहाँ पे किस किस स्टेट में लाई करता है. ओके, so answer for this question is option number B is the correct one. Okay, next question is, the report Global Peace Index recently released is published by, ये किसके द्वारा पब्लिश किया गया है? ग्लोबल पीस इंडेक्स. सो statement, it's done by the UNDP, United Nations Development Program. No. Indian Institute of Economics and Peace, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, and World Economic Forum. So it's done by the option number B, which is Institute for Economics and Peace. Okay, so option number B is the correct one. And if you're talking about the Global Peace Index, so top country is, which country is topped? So it topped by the Iceland, and India's rank is 115th, and last one is the last rank of the Russia. Okay, Russia, and it's right now it's 19th edition is held, and ये कब से start हुआ था? It started in 2007. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B is the correct one. Next question is, with reference to the history and cultural tradition of India, consider the following statements. Okay, so there is asking about the folk living tradition and state. So first one is Tamsha, which is related to the Maharashtra. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is Ras Leela, which is related to the Karnataka. Is it true? No, it's related to the UP. Okay, and Ras Leela में जनरली किसके बात होती है? सो राधा एंड कृष्ण के. Okay, so second statement is incorrect. Next one is Bhavi, which is related to the Gujarat. Yes, it's a correct one. So answer for this question is option number C. Statement 1 and 3 is the correct one. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements with respect to local self-government during the Chola period. Okay, and there is asking about the correct statement. Okay, so first statement is the Uttar Merur inscription gives detail of the functioning of the village assembly. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is the affair of the village were managed by an executive committee. Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is a person above 18 years of the age could become the member of Gram Sabha. Is it true? No, it's not correct because its age is 35 to 70 years, not 18. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B is the correct one. Okay, only two statement is correct. And if you are talking about the Uttar Meru, what is the meaning of Uttar Meru? It's a meaning which is knowledge of Vedas. Okay, knowledge of Vedas. So option number B is the correct one. Next question is to counter the threat of Mongol invasion on Delhi, which among the following administrative steps were taken by the Alauddin Khilji? Okay, so first statement, and there is asking about the correct one. So first statement is levied additional taxes on peasant even during the famine to meet the expenses of maintaining a large army by the Alauddin Khilji. No, it's not correct because additional कोई tax नहीं था, जो था वही था. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. Next one is constructed a new garrison town named Siri for his soldier. Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is choose to pay his soldiers salary in cash rather than iktas. Yes, it's also correct. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Only statement 2 and 3, 1 is the correct one. Okay, next question is recently the World Health Organization declared India free of trachoma. World Health Organization declared India free of trachoma in the context of trachoma disease is related to trachoma disease किससे related है heart, eye, legs, brain. It's related to the eye. So option number B is the correct one. Let's come to the next question, which is the 3 by 35 initiative sometimes seen in the news. Okay, 3 by 35 initiative. So there is asking about the in news measure which one is correct one. So first statement is a global health campaign by World Health Organization to raise price of 3 unhealthy products, tobacco, alcohol, sugary drink by year 2035. And another one is an Indian renewable energy target to achieve 35% of electricity generation from 3 major clean sources, which is solar, wind and hydro by 2030. Is it true? No, it's not correct. Next one is it's Ministry of Education program to ensure that children achieve minimum proficiency in 3 foundational skills, which is reading, writing and numeracy by age 5. Is it correct? No, it's also incorrect. A climate initiative by UNDP to cut greenhouse gas emission in 3 critical sectors, which is transport, power and agriculture by 35% before 35. Is it true? No, it's also incorrect. So answer for this question is Option number A is the correct one, which is a global health campaign by the World Health Organization to raise prices of three unhealthy products, which is tobacco, alcohol, and sugary drinks by year 2035. Okay, which is the initiative of 3 by 35 initiative. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the Bharat forecast system. Okay, Bharat forecast system, and there is asking about the correct statement. So first statement is it is a global numerical weather prediction system which has the highest resolution in the world. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one, and इसका resolution कितना होगा? Up to 3 kilometers. And next one is it has been developed by India Meteorological Department along with Indian Space Research Organization. No, it's not correct, because it's developed by the Pune based Indian Institute of Tropical Management. Okay, Pune based Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Only one statement is correct. Okay, next question is with respect to the Krishna Deva Raya, consider the following statements, and there is asking about the correct statements related to Krishna Deva Raya. So first statement is the Krishna Deva Raya constructed the Hiria canal for irrigation purposes. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because if you are talking about the Hiria canals, it's constructed at the time of Sangam dynasty in the Tungabhadra river area. Okay, so this statement is incorrect, because Hiria in the Sangam dynasty time. Okay, constructed at the time of Sangam dynasty. Okay, and if you are talking about the Krishna Deva Raya, which is related to the Tulwa dynasty. Okay, Tulwa dynasty, which is came later after the Sangam dynasty. Okay, so this statement is incorrect, because ये तुलवा डायनेस्टी तो बाद में आया था कृष्ण देव राय इनका ड्यूरेशन में. ओके, और ये पहले ही बन चुका था ड्यूरिंग द टाइम ऑफ संगम डायनेस्टी. सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज इनकरेक्ट. नेक्स्ट वन इज ही वाज आल्सो नोन एज अभिनव भोज. इज इट ट्रू? यस, इट्स करेक्ट. एंड ही इज आल्सो नोन एज आंध्र पितामह. ओके, Andhra Pitama, and another one is, so this statement is correct. Next one is Krishna Deva Raya led the battle of Talikota. Is it true? No, it's also incorrect, because if you are talking about the battle of Talikota, it's fought in the 1565, and if you are talking about the Krishna Deva Raya is already died in 1529. So how it's going to lead the battle of Talikota? So answer for this question is option number C. Only statement 2 is the correct one. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is consider the following pairs, which is Deccan Sultanate, and there is asking about the correctly matched one. Okay, so Deccan Sultanate and dynasties. So first one is the Ahmednagar related to Nizam Shahi. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is Bijapur related to the Adil Shahi. Yes, it's also correct. Next one is Golconda related to the Qutub Shahi. It's also correct. Berar is Faruqi. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because Faruqi is Khandesh Sultanate related to the Khandesh Sultanate dynasty. Okay, so this statement is incorrect, and if we are talking about the Bewar, it's related to the Imad Shahi Sultanate. Okay, Imad Shahi Sultanate in 1490 to 1572 in Maharashtra. Okay, and if we are talking about the Ahmednagar dynasty, which is 1419 to 1630, 1419 to 1633, and Adil Shahis, which is 1489 to 1686, and Qutub Shahis dynasty, which is 1518 to 1687. Okay, so answer for this question is option number C. Only 3 statements is correctly paired. Okay, next question is which of the following statement are not correct regarding the Khajuraho group of monument. Okay, Khajuraho group of monument के regarding which statement is not correct. So first statement is the temple, and there is asking about the correct statement. Okay, so first is the temple of Khajuraho were constructed by the Chandela rulers during the 10th to 12th century CE. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is the Chauset Yogini temple is the largest Hindu temple in the Khajuraho group of monument. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because if you are talking about the largest Hindu temple of the Khajuraho group of monument, which is Kandarya, Kandarya Mahadev temple. Okay, Mahadev temple is the largest one of the Hindu temple at the time of at the Khajuraho group of monument. Okay, so this statement is not Chauset Yogini temple. So this statement is incorrect. Next one is the temple were originally constructed in the Dravidian style of architecture. Is it true? No, it's not correct, because if you're talking about the temple were originally constructed in the not Dravidian, it's in the Nagra style. Okay, Nagra style. And if you are talking about the Nagra style, which is famous in North India, and if you are talking about the Dravidian, it's famous in the South India. Okay, most of the temples in South India, which is in the Dravidian style, and most of the temples in the North India, which is in Nagra style. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B is the correct one, because there is asking about the not correct statement. Okay, and the statement second and third is the incorrect one. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Next question is a community of people called Killakyat is well known for their. Okay, so it's well known for what? It's a martial dance tradition in Central India. No. Shadow puppet theater in South India. Let's see. Another one is wood carving traditions in Northeast India. No, it's not correct. Next one is devotional singing tradition in South India. No, it's also incorrect. So answer for this question is option number B, which is the shadow puppetry theater in South India. Okay. Next question is in the context of Sangam literature, the term Anthanar refers to which of the following roles? Okay, so first one is it's a merchant, invoice, spies, and a priest. So answer for this question is option number D, which is it's a priest. Okay, so another one is if you are talking about the invoice, so if you are talking about the invoice, which is called Thuthar. Okay, Thuthar, and another one is spices is called Orar. Okay, Orar. So answer is option number D. Let's come to the next question, which is recently Union Minister said that Kaladan multimodal transport project will be operational by 2027. In this regard, which of the following countries are part of this project? Okay, Kaladan project is basically between the India and Myanmar's initiative to link India's eastern port to its northeast state via Myanmar's Kaladan River and a road to the border. Okay, so answer for this question is option number, it's इंडिया एंड म्यांमार्स, एंड इसमें सी रूट, रिवर रूट एंड रोड रूट तीनों कंपोनेंट यूज़ किया जाएगा. एंड इफ आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सी रूट फ्रॉम द कोलकाता टू सितवे पोर्ट, एंड ये कितना 539 किलोमीटर का होगा. एंड इफ आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द रिवर रूट में हो जाएगा सितवे टू पालेतवा. ओके, पालेतवा via the Kaladan River, which is 158 kilometer. And if we are talking about the road component, it's related to the Palitwa to Indo-Myanmar border, which is 110 kilometer, and further into the मिज़ोरम. ओके, तो बेसिकली ये मल्टी मॉडल जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो किस लिए लाया गया है, तो कनेक्ट विद द नॉर्थ ईस्ट स्टेट ऑफ इंडिया. ओके, सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, 1 and 2 इज द करेक्ट वन. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज which of the following correctly describe the Girmitya community. Okay, Girmitya community को which statement is described very well. So first statement is they were freedom fighters from India who signed agreement to fight along with the British Army in World War First. Is it true? No, it's not correct. Next one is they were Indian traders who migrated voluntarily to Southeast Asia during the 19th century. Is it true? No, it's also incorrect. Next one is Indian agriculture settlers who voluntarily migrated to East Africa to cultivate cash crop as a part of British colonial expansion policies. Is it true? No, it's also incorrect. Next one is they were Indian indentured laborers taken to British colonies under the contracts, mostly to work on plantation. Yes, option number D is the correct one, related to the Girmitya communities. Okay, next question is consider the following Mahajanpadas. Okay, and there is asking about the consider the monarchical states. Okay, which one is the Mahajanpadas which is considered as the monarchical states? So Vaji, no, it's not a monarchical, it's a non-monarchical states. Another one is Avanti is a monarchical state, and Mala is also not, Lichwe is also not. Okay, and if I tell you the states, there is total how many of the Mahajanpadas, which is 16. Okay, total 16 Mahajanpadas. And if we are talking about the Vaji's capital is Vaishali. And if we are talking about the Avanti's capital is Ujjain or Mahismati. And Mala's capital is Kushinara. And Lichwi's capital is ये आप हमें कमेंट सेक्शन में बताइए कि लिचवी के कैपिटल कहाँ है. ओके, सो आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन नंबर बी, ओनली स्टेटमेंट 2 विच इज अवंती इज द only statement 2 is the correct one, which is Avanti. Okay, and if you're talking about the Mahajanpadas, and which one is all other one is related to the monarchical. So monarchical states include Anga, Avanti, Chedi, Kasi, Koshala, Gandhara, Magad, Matsya, Shorasen, and Vatsa. All are related to the monarchical states. In these states, power was vested in a king. Okay, and another one is which is non-monarchical or republican or oligarchies state includes Vaji, Mala, Lichvi, Shakya, Kamboja, Kuru, Panchala, etc. And इसको it's ruled by the assembly of chief or clans. Okay, not by the rulers. Okay, so answer for this question is option number B. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements regarding the gharial in India. Related to gharial in India, which statement is correct one? Okay, sorry, there is asking about the not correct statement. Okay, so first one is gharial is a freshwater crocodilian species native to the Indian subcontinent. Yes, it's a correct one. Next one is it is listed under the vulnerable on the IUCN red list. Is it true? No, it's not correct because it's under the critically endangered. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. So answer for this question is option number B is the correct one, because there is asking about the not correct statement. Okay, and the statement second is incorrect. So answer is option number B. Next question is the Pithora and Fard are the, what is it? Okay, Pithora and Fard. So first statement is which is painting tradition of India, famous pilgrimage route of Buddhism, famous of classical music in South India, and branches of early Indian mathematics. So answer for this question is option number A is the correct one, which is Pithora and Faj are related to the painting traditions of India. Okay, and if you're talking about the Pithoras, which is ritual wall paintings of the Rathwa Bhilal community in Gujarat and western of Madhya Pradesh, western part of Madhya Pradesh. And if I am talking about the third one, which is related to the long horizontal painted scroll from the Rajasthan. Okay, it's narrating epics of Babuji and Dev Narayan. Okay, so answer is option number A. Let's come to the next question, which is consider the following statements about the agrarian reform taken up by the Alauddin Khilji, and there is asking about the correct statement. Okay, related to the agrarian reforms by the Alauddin Khilji. So first one is the under his rule land taxes were collected directly from the cultivators. Is it true? Yes, it's a correct one. And if you're talking about Alauddin Khilji, it's a duration which is 1296 to 1316. Okay, 1316. So first one is correct one. Kharaj was the land tax collected from the peasant. Yes, it's also correct. Next one is he set up the Diwani Amir Kohi as the separate department to extend and improve cultivation in the Ganga Doab region. Is it true? It's not correct because it's done by the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, not by the Alauddin Khilji. Okay, and Muhammad bin Tughlaq's then it's 1324 to 51. Okay, so answer for this question is option number A. Only statement 1 and 2 is the correct one. Okay, next question is which of the following is are correct with respect to the Malik Ambar. Okay, Malik Ambar. So first one is he belonged to the family of noble in the Brahmani Sultanate. Is it true? No, it's not correct because it's not belong to the family of nobles of the Brahmani Sultanate. It belonged to the an African slave turned into a warrior is an unusual one. Okay, so it's not a noble family's member. So this one is incorrect. Next one is he supposed to the Mughal ruler Akbar in he supported the Mughal ruler Akbar in the struggle against the Maratha. Is it true? No, it's also incorrect because Amber became the leader of the resistance. Other Deccan princes sent money and resources to Amber to prevent inroads by Akbar and Jahangir's armies into their territories. Okay, so this statement is incorrect, and so answer for this question is option number D is the correct one. Neither 1 nor 2 is the correct statement because both are incorrect. Okay, so answer is option number D. Next question is, which of the following were the characteristic feature of Neolithic age? Okay, characteristic feature of Neolithic age. So first one is predominantly hunting and gathering communities with absence of farming. Is it true? No, it's not correct because it's not absence of farming, it's in the presence of farming. Okay, so this statement is incorrect. Next one, grinding and polishing of stone tools, correct one. Use of poetry, it's also correct. And if you're talking about the Neolithic, neo means new and lithic means stone. Okay, and Neolithic term which is a Latin word. Okay, Latin word. So answer for this question is option number C, which is statement 2 and 3. 1 is the correct one only. Okay, let's come to the next question, which is last question of the day. And प्लीज़ गाइस लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल ताकि मुझे भी मोटिवेशन मिले. आप लोग बोलते हो कि आप टाइमली नहीं ला रहे हो बट सोर्स ऑफ मोटिवेशन भी तो कुछ होना चाहिए ना. मेरे लिए क्या है, आप लोग लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करो. सब्सक्राइबर भी बहुत कम है अभी तक. इतना क्लासेस मैं ले चुकी हूँ टेस्ट का, फिर भी आप लोग पता नहीं क्यों सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते हो. अच्छा नहीं लगता है तो भी बताओ, और अच्छा लगता है और देखते भी हो बट सब्सक्राइब नहीं करोगे. वाह, एंड लाइक तो करना ही नहीं है. कोई बात नहीं. So let's see last question of the day, which is which among the following Chola ruler established a Chola administrative provinces in the northern part of Anuradhapura kingdom of Sri Lanka and also conquered Maldives towards the end of his reign? It's done by the Vijayamallya Chola, Aditya I and Prantak I and Rajaraj. So it's done by the option number D, which is Rajaraj. So option number D is the correct one. So thank you so much guys. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.